In today's video, I'm going to continue what I was talking about in my last video. And in my last video, where I left off was that it was getting hot where I was at. So I went somewhere else, another part of town when I was in Florida, until things cooled off, right? And so, but I was homeless. I didn't have no money in my pocket. I just went to another neighborhood where there was drugs, is what I did. And at that time, what I would do is jump on the loop-de-loops, jump on the trains, and just fall asleep because I was so tired from being up days and days at a time. I was so tired. And there was this one night that I fell asleep. I sat down by a pillar because I had got kicked out of the train. And when I sat down, I said, I'm only going to sit here for a little bit. And I'm not going to do much tonight. I'm just going to sit here for a little bit, rest. And that's it. But what happened was that my body was so tired, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I had a bite on my hand. I had a little tiny bite, and it looked like a pimple. And so I paid no mind to it. I woke up, I went to go it hurt it, but I said, you know what? I'm going to go get some dope and the pain will go away. And that's what I did. I went to go get some more dope. But it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And what it was is I got bitten by a spider. I didn't know that at the time. But what happened is it started to eat that skin from the inside out, and it started to go down here. And what I was doing is just putting more drugs in me. Now, I got a fever of 107, and I couldn't take it no more. And I said to myself, man, I'm going to go to that fire station, and I'm going to tell them that I don't feel good, because I didn't feel good. I knew something was happening. And the fire department took me to the hospital. I went to the hospital. They operated on my hand instantly. They got all that poison out. And my mom came and picked me up. But I wasn't done yet. And so my mom said, you know what? We're just going to go ahead. We're going to take you home. But the whole time that she was telling me all of this, in the back of my head, all I was thinking about is, where can I get that next hit? Where can I get some money now? My mom's friend came and dropped out $5, so I knew I had $5 in my pocket. I could give me a little hit. But I couldn't walk. I had a skin graft off my leg. My hand was messed up. And I said to myself, man, when I get to the house, I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go get some dope. Because right across from my mom's house, there was a canal. And on that canal, I could get to the dope hole on the other side. And so when my mom turned her back, I walked out the back door. I hobbled out the back door because I couldn't really walk. And I went over there and I got me a little nickel piece. And once I got that nickel piece, man, I got a Jones in my stomach. And I was like, damn, I need another hit. But the way that I got money was by stealing and robbing and doing all kinds of stuff. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk. So I said to myself, man, I'm going to go to the gas station and panhandle for a little bit. But the gas station was kind of far from where the dope hole was at. And I was like, I got a little bit of money, and I was like, now I got to walk all the way back. Man, it was so much of a job to just go over there, to get a little bit of money, to come over here, to get a little bit of a hit, to go back and get a little bit of more money, to do I mean, it was just a job. It wasn't even fun anymore. And so I had stayed up asking for people, man, can I get a hit? Can I get a hit? And people were giving me little hits here and there. And some people were like, I ain't got nothing. After all the times that I've hooked them up. And I said to myself, man, I can't believe this is happening. And so It was early in the morning. The sun was rising. I was tired of being sick and tired. And I sat down in the middle of the park and I said, man, God, is this the way I'm supposed to die? Is this going to be the way that my life ends? And a little voice said something in my ear and said, just go home. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm done. I went home. I hobbled myself over there. And when I was walking home, I felt good. I felt like a weight was taken off. I didn't know how I was going to tell my mom or make another excuse, because I've made so many excuses throughout my life. I didn't know what excuse I was going to make this time. But I went home. In my next video, I'll be telling you what I told my mom when I got there and what I did. That's all I got. See you later. Bye.